Hello, my name is Kaylee Paggio, and I am with the Office of the Washington State Auditor. This is an overview on the updates made to the Schedule 20, which are applicable to the fiscal year 2023 annual report. We will start out by reviewing what the Schedule 20 entails, then we will go over what new information will be required to include. Lastly, we'll go over the updated template and how it is uploaded into the annual filing system. So let's go ahead and get started. The Schedule 20 has very specific requirements on who it applies to. It is required for rural counties as defined in RCW 82-14-370. The proceeds of this tax are restricted to financing public facilities serving economic development purposes in rural counties and finance personnel and economic development offices. The legislature reviews this information on an annual basis to ensure the expenditures of this tax meets the goals of creating, attracting, expanding, and retaining businesses, providing family wage jobs, and providing affordable workforce housing infrastructure or facilities, and ensure the use of the money meets the requirements outlined in this RCW. The RCW requires the State Auditor's Office to collect annual information on the use of these tax proceeds, which is done via the Schedule 20 as part of the annual report that is due each year. Since the Schedule 20 is required by the legislature and they review the information every year, the legislature has requested we add additional requirements to the Schedule 20. The new requirements will help them better understand the projects using this funding source, and it will allow counties to more efficiently demonstrate compliance with the RCW. We have updated the Schedule 20 template and the BAR's manual instructions on how to prepare the schedule. The updated template can be found on the BAR's reporting templates page. The template has additional columns to collect the new information required by the legislature. With this update, we have also created drop-down lists for certain columns within the Excel template to help make it more efficient for counties preparing this schedule. We have also made significant improvements to the instructions in the BAR's manual that includes additional guidance and examples on information that has been previously collected with the schedule and guidance for the new information required to report. Since the Excel template now has drop-down lists, we had to remove the manual input option within the annual filing system, so you will be required to use the template to import the Schedule 20. In the end, with the addition of the drop-down menu in the template will now be more efficient anyways to import this information. Now let's get into what new information will be required to report on the Schedule 20. This slide is only including the new columns being added to the Schedule 20, so there are other pre-existing components that will still be required. Those just have not changed from the prior year. The first new column is for reporting the agency name of the lead agency for the project. For example, if the lead agency is City of Sample, you would put City of Sample into this field, or Port of Sample, etc. You will need to provide a detailed description of the project to highlight how the project meets the requirements of the RCW. Please note that there is a 500-character limit for this field. The legislature understands some projects run over a long period of time, so for every project reported, you'll input the year the project started. This should just be the year in a 4-digit format. With that, they also wanted to know what the expected completion year will be. This is just an estimate of when you expect the project to be completed. Same as the starting year, it should just be the year in 4 digits. The last new thing is reporting the accumulative total sales and use tax spent on the project from prior years through the current reporting year. For example, if you're filing the 2023 annual report and you have a project that started in 2019, you'll include the accumulative total sales and use tax spent on the project from when it started up through December 31st, 2023, since the reporting year is 2023. Here is what the updated Schedule 20 template will look like. Please note that the template is in Excel and required to be uploaded in the prescribed layout. Columns A through E are text fields and include some drop-down list options, which we'll discuss more on the next slide. Then columns F through K are numerical fields, which means if any alpha character is included, it'll cause an error when uploading into the filing system. This is what the drop-down list looks like within the Excel template. Columns B and E are the only ones with the drop-down list, so the other ones will require you to type in the information. The legislature requested that counties choose from the drop-down list to more clearly demonstrate where the details of the plans and projects are held within the government. For these two columns, you will not be able to change the text and will be required to select an option from the list. Now that we have reviewed the template, let's go over how this is uploaded into the filing system. You will find the Schedule 20 step within the Additional Schedules module. Since we already know which counties are required to complete this schedule, the step will already be generated when you create your report. You will click the blue Upload Schedule button, which will open a pop-up window for you to import the completed Schedule 20 Excel file. If needed, there is a link to our templates page if you need to download the template. We also include links to the BAR's manual instructions for how to prepare the Schedule 20. Then the information uploaded via the template will be displayed, but please note, since there is no longer a manual input option, there isn't a way to edit individual line items, but there will be a delete option if needed to delete individual lines. You'll notice that we still have the total sales and use tax proceeds amount automatically pulled from the Schedule 01. We have an information icon with additional guidance if needed. Lastly, you'll still enter the amount of unspent proceeds from the previous periods. Again, there is an information icon with guidance and instructions if needed. If you want to export the formatted PDF of the Schedule 20, you may do so on this step as well. Now, there are no red or yellow errors associated with the Schedule 20, but the template has format requirements for successful upload, so you'd only receive an error if uploading the template with incorrect formats, such as text in a numerical field or exceeding the 500 character limit for the project description. Thank you for taking the time to watch this training and learn about the updates to the Schedule 20. If you have any questions or concerns, please email us at lgcsfeedback@sao.wa.gov, and myself or one of the other annual report specialists will be happy to assist you. Thank you and have a wonderful day.